Fisker Automotive is no more. The original luxury plug-in hybrid automaker announcing a new name in advance of its upcoming relaunch under new ownership. I'm Gary Gaslew, and this is Fox Car Report. Joining me today from Los Angeles is Jim Taylor, Chief Sales and Marketing Officer for the newly christened Karma Automotive. Thanks for joining us, Jim.
Good morning.
So why the name change? Is this just about starting fresh? Were there any rights issues with the old name? What's it all about, Karma Automotive?
No, it's pretty simple. We've had a huge amount of change since the ownership took over about 1.5 years ago. We've got a whole new executive team. We've got hundreds, of course, new engineers. We've got a brand new factory here in California. We wrapped all of that together into our new business plan, and looking forward, we had to step back and say, did the old name really fit with the direction we were going to take the company? Our conclusion was no, that we should rename our company, signify the change, and be more representative of the future that we have in mind.
Karma was the name of the old Fisker model that you're going to be rebooting with some new engineering. Moving forward then, do your new models get new names? You go in the alphanumeric route? How's that all going to play out?
Good question. Yeah, that's our next step. We wanted to focus first. Let's get the company name down. And as you know, as you said, it was on the sedan, so it's authentic to us. It was part of our heritage, it was part of our DNA, but it also kind of represented what we want to do in the future with this company. And as you know, the name Karma itself has a lot of meanings, but the one that we chose that really meant a lot to us was this aspect of kind of cause and effect. Do something good today, something good happens in the future. And so for us, Karma was perfect, it was authentic. As you said, it was on our car. It makes a lot of sense.
Your first car is going to be an updated version of that original Fisker Karma. How different is it going to be from the car that was on sale a few years ago?
We're going to make a lot of changes, primarily in the functioning of the vehicle, because the styling of that vehicle was absolutely, literally perfect. The customers own it. The industry is, widely accepted as a spectacular car. It's beautiful, stunning. Everywhere you take it, it's universally loved and appreciated. So the majority of the changes will be functional updates to the vehicle and some styling, but we're trying to save that and preserve those announcements for next year when we announce the vehicle.
The car was stunning. One of the most fabulous looking four doors ever created. I think most people would agree. But we did first see it way back in 2008. You think the styling still holds up? People are going to still look at it as a fresh new car?
We do. We've been around to a lot of the current customers, asking them, you have the current vehicle, would you buy a new one? We've had a lot of outside, just standard clinics and things to gauge the reaction. We've talked to a lot of industry experts, and it's one of those kind of designs that's rare in history, where it's so timeless and it is appreciated to be still modern even today, that we really don't think we need to make significant changes to the styling.
When Fisker first went on sale a couple of years ago, it was the only plug-in luxury hybrid you could buy. There are now several in the market, and of course the all-electric route, if you look at Tesla, wildly successful, at least as far as sales are concerned. What's going to set the new Fisker, the new Karma, I should say, apart in this new marketplace?
Well, I think the positive part about that, Gary, is that the more vehicles that enter this market, it actually supports the space, legitimizes it, and of course, as you know, the success of these vehicles is to some degree, dependent on the infrastructure. So honestly, the more the better. And there is really no direct competitor for the Karma from a plug-in standpoint in the premium market, north of 6 figures. Obviously, Tesla is there, but as a full electric, slightly different. Its competitors are more other, beautiful cars, the Maserati, the Aston Martin, things like that, where the customers have really got a high desire for styling, for exclusivity, and appreciate beauty.
Is plug-in hybrid the Karma brand, or will you branch out into possibly pure electrics in the future?
Yeah, we're studying that. The initial launch will be plug-in, and still think, that's a reasonable compromise where you still want to have the electric power, have an alternative propulsion, but be practical about the current infrastructure. So our initial launch will stick with the plug-in, but in our future models, we're very seriously studying the alternative of full electric, yes.
Fisker built its cars in Finland. You're going to be building them there in California. How big of a factory is this? How many of these cars can you make if the market falls in love with it?
Right. Well, we're not really chasing, I'd say, high typical automotive volumes, particularly here in the United States, where most of the factories are running 30, 60 an hour. This is much more like a European handcrafted luxury facility like a Ferrari and Maserati, Aston Martin would have. So we're having probably one of the only facilities here in the United States that's really unique in that sense of very slow line rate, a lot of hand building operations. It's about 500,000 square feet. It's only an hour from our engineering headquarters here in Costa Mesa, so it's going to be very simple for us to stay on top of all the issues, rapid feedback between our engineering and our manufacturing people, and be able to ensure the kind of quality that's expected at this level of luxury.
Car goes on sale next year. When can we expect to see the final product?
That part, avoiding the temptation to commit, it's kind of a industry practice here amongst my peers that we announce early and then come back for several more shows with you to announce delays. So at this point, we're focusing on the business, constructing our company, getting us heading in the right direction, installing all the equipment in our Moreno Valley plant, and then we'll be talking about our announcement timing probably first quarter next year.
All right, Jim Taylor, Karma Automotive, thanks for joining us. For more on this and all your automotive news, check out autos.foxnews.com. I'm Gary Gastelou. Thanks for watching.